Audience, get your questions ready.
Oh
We
shit.
need some questions.
9,
9, 8,
Kevin, you
7,
smell so good, girl.
6,
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back with Ashes to Vanity. Questions, audience.
Yeah, we're back. Ashes to Vanity. Who has some really sincere, very yearning questions that they want the fellas from Ashes to Vanity?
We have one from you. We have one from online from Big Boss Man. Wants to know when your next show.
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man says, when's your next
Yes, Big
show?
Boss Man. Woo!
You feeling from the
I
Cops
love Big Boss
cartoon?
Man. I know who that is.
Our next show is going to be at Club Risque, January 4th. We go on
Everyone
at
be there.
8
We want you
o'clock.
all to come there.
Hey,
Definitely.
you're gonna be like talking to me about stuff. Why? Much rather see your titties.
Rebel you.
Yeah, Boss Man better come
What they call
loaded. What do you think?
That's what they call them.
Nightstick and all.
That's sticking on. We have any more online questions?
Why is the lead singer so good looking?
Oh.
That's Basile. That one's from Basile. I know.
Yeah, right. It's probably from some ladies.
It's the shout of the it's the shout of the devil war page.
Yeah, I know. See, why am I so sexy?
And the sunglasses.
Is he sitting next to me?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I just wake up like this.
And he's well built.
Thank you.
And he's well, yes, he is well built. Do you have any other questions? Is it just the next gig and why they're so sexy, or should I go into the live audience that we have in front
Go
of
to
us?
the live audience.
Live.
Studio audience.
Anyone got any questions?
Anyway, we do have questions about. Oh, Derek's asking a question.
What's on your Christmas list this year?
What's on your Christmas list this year?
All right.
I want a new leather jacket. That sounds about cool.
Well, let's be honest. I already own like 7 electric guitars that cost a lot of money. So
What do you think? Get another
probably
one?
that. No, actually, our album is
That would be
what
nice.
we're financing for, and that's gonna be our Christmas present. So hopefully, very late Christmas present.
What do you want, Jeffrey? You own everything.
Yeah.
I want a big boat.
Alright.
Like a yacht.
Yeah.
You like big books and you cannot buy.
Damn right.
Yeah, well, we already figured this out. Look, this is what when we got famous. When we get famous, this is what's going on. Jeffrey's going to get a huge yacht. He's just going to live on the yacht, and when he is called for tours, we're just going to send a helicopter from his yacht in the middle of like the Bermuda or wherever he's at, pick him up, play the tour, and then drop him back off. And he's just going to slid down the sea for the rest of his days.
Like most people are landlubbers. I'm the total opposite. You know, I just want to.
He can almost be a fish.
He's a landlubber?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, we got another question coming from this is from Chris Kerman out of Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh shit.
He says, like, do you think it's as important in this day and age for a band to be signed to a record label, or do you think now this is the time for DIY?
Yeah, well, an independent label, yes. Big label companies are just going to screw you all over, but some of the independent labels are hooking bands up. Like Asking Alexandria is on, what's it called, Submarine Records or something like that? And they're an independent label, Sumerian Records, I'm sorry. And they're an independent label, and they're doing awesome. I just saw them at the Electric Factory not too long ago, and they were headlining, and they were just awesome. And they're financed all the way and stuff, so yeah, independent labels are the way to go. So hopefully we get signed by that. Pick us up, people.
Yeah, you pretty much answered what I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, independent labels let you have more freedom than big record companies, and really there's not really any record companies that are really large anymore. It's kind of like a dinosaur thing.
Right.
Well, me and Dustin figured this out too. It's like a cycle. Like all the big labels are gonna like fall out of business, and then the independent labels are gonna get big, and they're gonna be the big labels, and the independent. It's just like a cycle. Just kind of like how we do
platform
money.
shoes and bell bottoms.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Right, well, Chris Kerman has another message for us. Says, I am in a band called Vamplifier from Madison, Wisconsin. We have a new video out there. Like you, good one, Chris. You're just trying to call into our show so you can whore yourself.
Suck it!
We hate people like you.
Chris, I'm not ever going to let anyone know that you're in a band called Vamplifier. I'm not going to give them any kind of publicity. Damn it! He wins again. Okay, Chris, you win this round, but next round, better have your back. All right, any other audience questions is not related to how good looking they are, or that haven't been asked, or the band Vamplifier from Madison, Wisconsin?
Can you guys list the next couple of shows that you know that you have within the next
Dustin knows
month?
that.
Yeah.
So read them off.
Like I said, January 4th is going to be Club Risque, and that's at 8 o'clock. And then we have January 17th at Rebel Rock Bar, we're playing
Rubble.
again with Mistress.
Yeah, Mistress.
Both those, and then
Mistress! Mistress
all-
is fucking awesome.
Mistress.
Yes, can't wait to play more shows.
Mistress.
Diana is awesome, by the way.
all three of the up and coming gigs are going to be with Mistress. And January 25th, we also have a gig at the Backstage Championships Bar in Trenton, New Jersey, and it's going to be awesome. So if you guys get a chance, come out and see it.
And that's I gotta ask the first. I remember hearing it referred to as the backstage after I first played there. So when you first heard, did you ever think at any point that the Backstage Championships Bar and Grill was like an alternate stage, or it was already a very tiny venue? Like maybe there's an extra small stage that we never noticed the first time we played there?
I did. Technically, it is the backstage because there's a bar area in the front.
Right, yeah, there's a bar in the front.
There's a stage room. So.
I never heard
But
it.
it's also the only stage. It's
I never heard it referred to as the backstage until after the first time I played there. So
Well, I guess next time we play a show there, we'll just set everything up in the front part of the bar. We'll just play on like the pool tables.
on the bar.
Yeah, and then that way we can say, well, there's the backstage. We're gonna play on the front stage.
Yeah, we'll play the front stage. What I would do is I would set up right by the one exit towards the back. Like, yeah, you said we're in the backstage. We're playing the second stage now. We don't get the main stage. You know? Sorry, Michelle. What do you want? You know. It's nice guy booking. This is very nice. Setting us up all the way in the backstage.
Michelle is actually a very nice person. Her and Karina.
Nice guy booking. It's called nice guy booking.
Nice guy booking. Yeah. So
Front row
to
for
them.
life!
Front row for life. So you guys are awesome, by the way. You've always been awesome to us. So if you're watching this, thank you.
Now we have any other questions from Autumn to Ashes to Vanity by anyone else in the
Never
crowd?
say that ever again.
Yes.
There's guys in the back right there. They're looking pretty interested. You guys got any questions in the back?
Yeah, my homies in the back. Please.
Come on.
Yeah, I got a question. Are we going to get it popping after this?
We are getting it popping with Tyler, Toomey, and my boy Kyle over there, and Basile at home, Dalton.
Big
Let's get it
boss
popping.
man.
Yeah, big boss man, sorry. Yes, we are getting it popping.
You getting it popping?
Yes, getting it popping.
Podium keeps it popping.
On a Sunday night.
What superpowers do you guys have?
Okay, now
I can fly.
You don't want
to hear mine.
Okay, we've talked about superpowers.
Can we talk about porn star names? I got a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's
like what do you call these stuff? Like a Yank My Doodle Dan?
I got a question for the band. Here's my question. If you could have a porn star name, what would it be?
Mine would be Jawbreaker, definitely. Because I break those ladies'
Mine would be
jaws.
Dirty D.
Dirty D.
Dirty D.
It's over.
What would yours be?
I don't know. I say it. You decide.
This is foul.
Jeffrey would just be the peacock.
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 It's very NBC.
I'll let the ladies name me. Thanks.
I agree with that one.
Right, well, now that we've talked about porn names and Vamplifier, not to mention why they're good, I think we probably have one or two music-related questions in there. It might be time to get this rolling,
We got
maybe.
one more for the internet. Who are your idols, the musical or non-musical?
There you go.
What are your influences?
Your influences.
Well, my influences range from like the 50s all the way till now, but here's like some quick ones. Randy Rhoads is the reason why I started playing. Brian Setzer from Stray Cats is one of my favorite guitar players also. And then Asking Alexandria and Black Veil Brides are the best things out there today.
My first influence was Paul Stanley from Kiss. He made me want to play guitar and perform on stage. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan and Brad Paisley.
My influences would be, because I actually never even did vocals until recently. I used to be a bass player, so I used to listen to bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Flea, he got me into music pretty much. He's an incredible bass player, but for vocals, I'd say either Stu Block from Into Eternity, or I'd probably say Danny Worsnop from Asking Alexandria, because he's great.
Yeah, I'd probably say, originally I used to listen to some really heavy technical death metal, stuff like Death, Chuck Schuldiner, love it. All that stuff. Used to listen to all that stuff. Kind of broadened my music taste since then. I listen to a lot of the same stuff as my man Rebel here, Asking Alexandria, metalcore. You know, I just take my influences from whatever I hear.
I'd have to say Dave Grohl. He's one of my favorite drummers. And
Don't say Asking Alexandria.
I
Don't
wouldn't.
say Asking
Air supply?
They kind of got me more into Asking Alexandria. I wasn't a big fan of her
Okay.
at first.
You're a big fan of
Seals and
like
Cross?
But I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
stuff that's accessible though, right?
Autograph?
Come on.
And I also have to say, I have to give my dad props for putting up with me for so many years. My dad loves Led Zeppelin, but he was the guy that let us practice in the garage
And
when we were
he's here,
younger.
too.
And he's also here. He's over there drinking. He's actually not drinking Budweiser and tomato juice.
I also want to just say one more thing. I just want to also thank my father too, because he lets us practice all the time in my house, and he actually supports us really good. And then, like, not a lot of parents support rock and roll and metal and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also want to
Real
thank
grateful for
Jeff's dad too, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a practice spot because we totally like
Right.
played in his house
Jeff.
all the time. But
Just me.
you know, so I really appreciate all that.
We appreciate anyone who supports us in any way.
I want to thank my parents while we're at it. They supported me. They haven't supported you guys, but maybe they will. Who knows? So, okay, well, I think, unless there are any other questions, it's time to keep it popping like bubble yum.
Bubble Yum's awesome.
I came up with this one Bubble Yum theme song for a commercial. They could give like a reggae vibe, like the rhythm go, never stop beating, cause Bubble Yum keeps it popping. It's just like that over and over again. At the end, like,
How long
Bubble
did
Yum,
you think
it
of
keeps
that,
it popping. I came up with that like 10 or 15 years ago, and it's been in the back of my head ever since. Like,
That's
Thank you,
hilarious.
Cam. Thank you for that.
Bubble Yum, it keeps it popping. I don't even know if Bubble Yum is still around.
We are breaking a
Bubble
video
Yum.
with Sonic
Like it
Pulse
poppin'.
out of Boston.
Bubble Yum.
Sonic Pulse, shout out to Dan.
Dan and
You
Dave.
guys are awesome.
Who was
Sonic
on our
Pulse.
show
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
And then we'll be back with Ashes to Vanity. You're going to play a set for us. So here we go. It's Sonic Pulse. We'll be back at 5. All right, guys.
Dustin, your mom said, fuck yeah, Paul Stanley.
Watch out for the